My name is Rosanna Hernandez, and this is the Efficiency and Organization YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about life planning in very specific ways, so that way you can live more purposefully and that way you can achieve a lot more things in your life. And so I'm going to use me as an example. I'm going to give you my specific plans for next year. So that way, hopefully some of the ideas and the things I'm sharing with you will resonate with you and you could do them as well in your life. In case you haven't seen any of my videos before, I am a public school administrator, so I have a full-time job. And then I also have two small businesses, one of which is that I'm a content creator, which is why I'm doing the videos on my website, which is efficiencyandorganization.com. The way I do everything I do is by having acquired, like I've learned over the years, how to have excellent organizing skills and time management skills to be very efficient with what I do with my time. All right, you guys, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna see how I'm gonna funnel this. I'm gonna start with big ideas and bring it down into smaller and smaller achievable parts. It's gonna be awesome. So brace yourself and let's do this. Today happens to be December 24th. Okay, I'm doing this video on December 24th. Now, what do I want to do in the next 12 months starting January 1st? And it doesn't have to be that you have to do this at the end of the year for like the next 12 months. No, it could be May 20th. You could start to have plans, your life plans for 12 months starting any day of the year. It just so happens that because it's the end of the year, I'm going to focus on what I want to have done in my life, what my plans are for the next 12 months starting January 1st. I decided I'm going to work on these 4 areas. They're going to be health, my business as a content creator, my traveling, and personal finances. So for next year, those are the main areas I want to work on. Actually, it should probably be 3 instead of 4, but that's okay. We could go with the 4. You could choose to do, for example, more volunteering. You could say that one of your main areas is family. It could be like a career change. It could be spirituality. So whatever your areas are, that's going to be like the main things that you're going to focus on. So now from those 4 areas that I chose for myself, I need to be more specific. Okay. So for example, when I say health, what the heck do I mean by that? My plan is to maintain my weight. So I'm going to write myself like a goal, if you will. My plan is to maintain my weight. So that's going to be my first one. My second one for travel is going to be that I want to have my family and I go to 2 places we have not visited before. The next one is going to be for my business. I'm going to say that I want to, number 1, grow my following. And also I want to put more content out there. And for personal finances, I'm going to have a goal to somehow, if I can, save $3,000 because my son's getting older and he's going to need to drive soon, and he's then going to end up getting my car, so that way I could get another car, which means I need to save for a down payment. So if you notice, what I did was take like the big idea and break it down, write it in a way where like I basically put numbers to like the idea. For travel, let's say between now and end of the 12 months, if we did as a family go to 2 places that I had set out for us to go, then great, that means I met the goal. But let's say it's already like 6 months in and I'm like, oh, we haven't gone anywhere. Well, then what happened to my goal? See, what I'm doing is I'm putting numbers to the plan, to the life plans that I have, so that way I could track every week. I wrote an article on finding your core values, like how to live life based on your core values. I'm going to have the link for that in the description box that you really want to check out. That's so important because these 4 main things that I'm telling you about, like they're all tied to my core values and beliefs as a person my age in this stage of my life. A key thing to do as you're doing your life plans is to make sure you're writing them down. Writing down is huge. There's like a study that they did like years ago. It was like 10, 12 years ago. And they said that when you write these things down, the chances of you achieving them are like a lot higher. They're like over 70%. So whether you're using a planner or if you want to use one of the forms that I have created, I'll have the link for those two down in the description box. Use them, write them there. That's what I use. I like write mine down, and that way I can easily track them every week. So here's how I'm going to break it down even more. I'm going to talk to you about the health goal, okay? So for the health goal, in order for me to maintain that 120 pounds, let's say, that I'm setting out to do, how am I going to do that? Like, I have to be more specific. And see, that's the problem with a lot of us is we say we want things or we want to get things, we want to do things, but we're not being specific with the actions we're going to take each day to make that happen. So one thing I'm going to do is get on the treadmill for 15 miles a week. Another thing I'm going to do is drink nothing but water all week except for 1 day a week. And another thing I'm going to do to maintain my weight is be very, very careful with how much I eat from outside restaurants. So I can eat like outside foods maybe twice a week. The rest of the time, eat the foods that I make or the foods that are super healthy. That way I can keep maintaining my weight. And those are like my action plans that I can implement every day for that particular life plan or that goal for the next 12 months. So all I have to do is on the weekends, like I do mine Saturday mornings, I just have to get the goal. I'm going to put it on one of these pocket folders. And then what I'll do is once a week, check and see if I'm actually on track, if I'm doing okay with that goal and all the others. So this is how I've been able to get a lot of the things that I've been able to achieve in my life is by this super organized, systematic ways of doing things. I'm very big on like trying to achieve goals that I set out for myself, achievable goals, you know, nothing that's like outlandish that I know I can't do. So to recap, what did we do? We started with the main things we wanted to work on. For me, I chose 4. For you, you might want to do 1, you might want to do 2 or 3. It's up to you. It could be on family, it could be on work-life balance, it could be on spirituality, volunteerism, home, whatever it is that you're going to work on, your education. Then we're writing specific goals and putting numbers to the goals. The next step is writing some of the action plans that we're going to do for each goal that we set out to do for each plan. And then the last thing is monitoring once a week to see if we're on track or if we're not on track. If we're not on track, we're going to have to make adjustments. But if we are on track, then great. We probably need some kind of a small celebration for ourselves to feel like we're achieving. So now that you've seen my goals, what I'm going to work on in the next 12 months, wish me luck. I wish you lots of luck. Of course, self-discipline is a big factor in all this. I did write an article on being self-disciplined and not caving into laziness and complacency as many of us tend to do. Like, how do you get the self-discipline to follow through with what you set out to do? It is about self-motivation. It's like if you're not going to be super motivated to do the things that you're going to set out to do, it's not going to work out. You could start with just one life plan, like one main goal to work on in the next 12 months. And then maybe like if you do put all your effort into achieving that and it works out, you will have like the will and propel that passion to do another and another. And once again, please be sure to visit the Efficiency and Organization website. Please subscribe by entering your email there. Pretty much every page has like a place where you can do that. You just enter your email. And please make sure you are subscribing to this channel because I release videos about once a week and they're all super helpful and specific and useful for your life, for your self-development and organization and efficiency. If you have any specific questions on how you could put numbers to your goals, like let's say you say, you know what, next year I want to work on self-care, but I don't know how to like write something specific for that, like a plan that's specific to that. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I can help you. I could give you some suggestions for what I would do for that goal. That's all I have for you for this video. Thank you for being with me and I will catch you in the next one.